Trust me, it's for the best. I'll see you around, pal.
It's not my fault, right? I'd really love to break out the old golf clubs, but this whole town...
All right, thanks to the bug in Toothpick's office, we have a pretty clear idea of what's going on. Toothpick plans on moving the stolen gold out of the mine using his special train. Unfortunately, that train is now also being turbocharged by our van. And need I mention that we're stranded in time unless we recover it? Well, anyway, it's useless to go after the train in the mine. Toothpick will have stepped up security since our escape, and the place will be crawling with guards. We're going to have to hit that train while it's rolling, but first, we're going to have to catch it, and we'll do that by diverting its route. After surveying the rail system, I've determined there are 3 key track switches we will need to throw, and Toothpick has entrusted the keys to 3 of his toughest henchmen, Wildman Wiesner, Frenchie Lestage, and Red-Eye Robles. Furthermore, these guys keep the keys around at all times. The good news is that during the Toothpick Appreciation Festival, there are a number of contests, and all of them will be competing. Murray, I took the liberty of entering you in the Bare Knuckle Brawl contest. Wildman is the defending champion, and he's sure to have the key on his person. Sly, I hope you're feeling fast because you're going to be competing in the crookedest race in the West, the Toothpick 500. Frenchie happens to be the defending champ, so it's a sure bet it's his time that you'll have to beat. Carmelita, you'll be up against Red-Eye in the shooting contest. As the defending champ, he keeps the trophy close by, with the 3rd key inside. Now let's get going. We don't have any time to waste.
All right, listen up, you flea bags. This here's the annual Toothpick Brawl-a-thon. Ain't no rules, excepting if you want a shot at the champ, you gotta fight your way through the ranks first. Looks like we got ourselves a sucker. Yeah, I mean challenger. So let's get on with it. Fighting out of the pink corner, from parts unknown, weighing more than he should, the challenger. Let's hope he fights better than last year's contestant. May he rest in peace. And in this corner, needing no real introduction, weighing in a little more every minute, your howling
Be careful, Sly. This race is dangerous. They say it's called the 500 because that's how many racers have lost their lives. Also, the course has several checkpoints that you'll need to reach in time to stay in the race. Speaking of which, the only way you're gonna move fast enough is to use that ball. You're gonna need to stay on it the whole race.
Not a problem, because you know...
Don't say it!
That's how I roll. I feel like I'm in the circus.
No time for jokes, Sly. You better get moving.
Can't slow down now.
You better get on the ball, Sly. Sly, time is running out.
Why do I feel like I'm back in prison? Just keep the ball spinning, Sly.
You're in a time crunch here, Sly.
This is the craziest race I've ever seen.
Sly!
Ugh, even my tail is tired.
That's it, Sly. Keep pushing. Hurry up! The clock is ticking!
Better keep an eye out for that jackalope.
Concentrate, it's just a little further!
Time to show these folks some real speed. So close I can smell that finish line.
Excellent! You got the key, Sly! Now scram!
Yeah! Oh, now that's some fine shooting right there. Well, that's it, folks. Looks like this year's champion is gonna be... Wait! Hold everything. We got ourselves a latecomer. Let's see what this pretty little lady has got.
Well, what have we here? Little lady, I know you can't be here to shoot, because there ain't even no man around these parts can stand up to me.
I see what you mean. I can barely stand you myself. But if you're scared of losing, I understand.
Well, I just won the competition, so you're too late. But I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. You just go right ahead, sweet thing. If you can beat my score, you get this here trophy. But if you lose, you gotta give me a kiss. What do you say?
Aye, this guy's breath smells like fermented gym socks.
Carmelita, we don't have a choice!
All right, I'll take your wager. But you better get ready to hand over that trophy.
And you better get ready for some serious lip wrestling.
It actually helps if I picture Sly's face on the targets. Show this big jerk how to shoot. Don't call me top shot at Interpol for nothing. Time to wipe the grin off this clown's face. I could do this left-handed. Just have to keep my focus.
What the? Oh, this ain't happening. It's like some kind of magic trick.
The only thing disappearing is your trophy, Red Eye.
Way to go, Carmelita! Now grab that key!
Hurt one of you to break out the dust cloth once in a while, huh? Take a gander at this office. It's disgrace. It's so dusty I can barely stand it. What do you take me for, huh? The chinchilla? Do I have to do everything around here, huh? I make the plans. I steal the gold. I even brought you boys what?
Okay, eyes front, everyone. The clock is ticking on this one, so we don't have time to monkey around. Toothpick's gold train is already rolling, and with the incorporation of our van, it's virtually impossible to stop. Thankfully, Tennessee was able to divert the train's route, which gives us the chance we need to catch it. First, Murray, you're going to get the van back. It's positioned near the rear of the train, acting not unlike a booster rocket. It's going to take your considerable fighting skills just to reach it. The catch is that it's being secured with a set of special magnetic locks, which can only be broken by someone of your immense strength. Once the van is free, you'll be able to catch the train and pick each of us up as we complete our tasks. Carmelita, you and I will tackle the next set of cars. I need you to use your peerless marksmanship and cover me while we make our way forward. It won't be easy. The train is crawling with guards, and they'll be gunning for both of us. Our goal is to reach a computer terminal near the middle of the train, where I'm going to do a little hacking. As we already know, Toothpick cannot stand high-pitched frequencies, particularly whistles. So I'll reroute the power and control of the steam whistles on the train engine. Something tells me this will come in handy when we finally reach him. Sly and Tennessee, you're up next. To ensure we stop Toothpick, we'll need to cover all possible escape routes. So Sly, you'll take the roof of the train. Tennessee, you'll move through the cars, where we should be able to reclaim your gold along the way, but your gunslinging will definitely be put to the test. You both should reach the engine around the same time, where you can take Toothpick down. The rest of us will catch up with you in the van. One last thing. Don't forget we're a team, and that's the only way we're going to be able to pull this off. Everyone needs to execute their part of the plan perfectly if we're going to get the van, steal the gold, and stop Toothpick. Now let's move out. Some explosives to break those locks.
Don't worry, Bentley. No way I'm letting these guys get away with my van.
Yes,
besides,
keep throwing those barrels, Murray. Outstanding, Murray. The van is ours.
The Murray is back in the driver's seat.
Okay, Carmelita, we need to get to that terminal in the forward car. I just hope you brought plenty of ammunition.
I believe I'm helping steal this gold.
You really should think of it as correcting history.
End of the line, boy.
Nice shooting, Carmelita.
are gonna get what you deserve.
With your shooting and my hiding, we make a great team. Now to jack that terminal. All right, time for a hack attack. Yes, I'll have those whistles rigged.
Commencing hack.
Every little ionic bit helps.
Systems are go. Level 3.
Somebody's got her wires crossed.
Complete.
Why, the whistles are the key.
Oh, ouch! It's my ear hole! I think I have vertigo!
Yes!
Okay, Bentley. Glad I could help out.
And yet another system falls before my skill. Go get 'em, boys!
About time. My trigger finger is twitching. I'm gonna wipe that smirk right off Toothpick's face. This here robbery's gonna be one for the record books. Woo-wee! This heist is gonna be my biggest yet.
toothpick back for stealing the gold I should have took.
Because it's under my armor. So, somebody better find those woolly pots and get them to me fast. I mean pronto, because I'm not happy.
Why, I might have to retire after this one.
Understand? Did I mention to you that I love my gold? Did I also mention that I hate?
Faster, Murray!
You got it, chum!
Keep her steady! Bullseye! Great job, Tennessee! We'll keep this safe for now. Great! Keep moving forward, Tennessee!
Hoo-wee! This heist is gonna be my biggest yet. Why, I might have to retire after this one.
Attention! I don't want nobody getting near my gold. I don't like people touching it and getting their dirty fingerprints all over it.
Time to pay old toothpick back for stealing the gold I should have took.
Think about someone stealing it. That would just be too painful. And remember, if it hurts me, it will be painful to you. Got it? Now hear this. We've got intruders. This is unacceptable. You catch them, and you better catch them.
Faster, Murray!
You got it, chum!
Keep her steady! That's it, Murray! Down to daddy! Okay, Tennessee, we'll grab the rest once we stop the train! Yes, you're almost there!
Time to pay old toothpick back for stealing the gold I should have took. I'm gonna wipe that smirk right off Toothpick's face. Why don't you bring your little runt self down here and take your whooping like a man, Sheriff?
Oh, blast you! Tennessee Kid Cooper! I'm gonna lock you in the deepest, darkest hole, and I'm going to throw away the key!
Give it up, Toothpick! The fat lady is sung and you are done!
Oh, am I?
My gun! Go!
Thanks, kid! Lou Paradox sends his regards! Adios, idiot!
Relax, pal. I'll take care of this.
It's all over, Cooper!
Break out the tailbird costume, Fly! Watch those lasers fly!
Why does everyone use lasers?
Oh, still! I'll make it quick for you!
Maybe you should talk less and aim more. Need to focus.
Get the valve, Fly!
Tired yet? Oh, that hurts my ears! Who turned on that blasted whistle?
Need to dodge this wrecking ball.
Try jumping those small whirlwinds!
No way to jump these twisters. I'll have to avoid them.
Now's your chance, Fly!
Dirty, rotten! Oh, Cooper! You shouldn't have done that! You look just like a flea on a
It's too bad you can't shoot as well as you talk. Man, this guy is a windbag.
Oh well, I guess I couldn't expect them to fight fair. Can't let him squash me.
Fly, watch out for those whirlwinds!
I should dodge these whirlwinds.
He's done, right? Are you mangy, low-down varmint scum? Let's see how you like my bang bang full dynamite!
Did you forget your glasses? Come on, Toothpick! I'm right here!
It's all over, Cooper!
Oh, is that the best you got? Oh well, I guess I couldn't expect them to fight fair.
I make it quick for you!
Oh, is that the best you got?
That hurts my ears! Who turned on that blasted whistle?
I can't let him squash me.
Jump the small whirlwind, Fly!
No way to jump these twisters. I'll have to avoid them.
Get him, Fly! Why you ring? Yellow band! Now you got me oh, my ear hole! Ouch!
Well, well, look at what the cat drug in. Looks like this here's our stop.
Fly! We got a real problem!
I think I just took care of that, Bentley.
No, Fly, the train! It's headed for a broken bridge!
I'm guessing that wasn't part of the plan?
Fly, you have to get off that train! Jump to the van!
Murray, hit the brakes!
They're not working! And I can't shut down the rockets!
What? You idiots! You called this a plan? Ugh, I knew this was a bad idea. I knew I should have had you send me back to Paris. Ugh, I can't believe it's going to end like this.
What in tarnation are they doing? And I was just wondering where that gold had got to. Bentley!
Sorry, Murray. This has to work.
Hey, that's my necklace!
Here goes nothing.
As the van hurtled into the ravine, it felt like we were in slow motion. The thought that our adventures were over flashed through my mind as I braced for the crash. Then, in desperation, Bentley grabbed the closest thing at hand, Murray's Australian fossil necklace, and used it in the time machine. He saved our lives. But now, we had no idea where we were headed. We held on as the van was sucked through the wormhole, tumbling around like a cork in the ocean. Who knew where we'd land? And more importantly, when? things weren't going very well. We'd landed somewhere, from the looks of it, prehistoric. I was slightly concerned when Bentley broke out the dinosaur repellent, but that was the least of my worries. The crash landing had damaged the van, so the time machine wasn't working properly. Not only was traveling back to Paris impossible, but we couldn't even raise Dimitri on the transceiver. Also, we still had no idea how the Paradox had managed to develop his own time machine. And that was a scary thought. Carmelita was still really hot about things. I just wanted a chance to explain, to tell her how sorry I was for getting her mixed up in all of this. Before we had a chance to talk, she stormed off in a rage. I tried going after her, but I figured that wasn't the best idea. Our conversation would have to wait, at least until she holstered that pistol. We decided the first order of business was figuring out where and when we were. And then, how we were going to repair the van. Otherwise, we'd have to get used to living in a cave, permanently.